Today we continue with the Spring Security JWT tutorial. We will start with the code where we ended in the previous tutorial, and extend that move with multiple security filter chains and JWT Role-based Authorization. Back in Eclipse, we start with the security filter chain. To test the project later, we have configured a second user. We have a user with role user and an admin with roles user and admin. We have two security filter chain methods in the security config class. Those who followed the previous video know that the home page was also accessible to users logged in with a username and password. This was not the intention, so we configured the token endpoint and all other endpoints separately in a separate filter chain. The first filter is only secured with HTTP BASIC and not OAuth 2 resource server. The second filter is protected only with OAuth 2 resource server and not with HTTP BASIC. Note the order annotation. The order is first the token filter and then the filter for all the rest of the endpoints. At the bottom of the security config class we have a new bean. The JWT Authentication Converter bean is used to filter out the user data from the JWT token. In this case we use this bean to filter the roles of the users from the JWT token. The second class we need to discuss is the token service. We have significantly expanded the data we want to pass with the token. First we create a set of all the roles. Then we compile the token with the username, the current time, the time until which the token is valid, in this case it is 1 hour, back the username, and the roles. Then we have the home controller. Here we added two new endpoints. The user endpoint is accessible to user and admin users. The admin endpoint is only accessible to admin users. The auth controller has not been changed. We have started our project and can now test it in Insomnia. First we are going to try to open the home page with a username and password. We get both by user and by admin an error 401. Unauthorized. Now we go to the token endpoint with a post request to request a token for user. As you can see, this works fine. We copy the token to use it later. Now we can try to open the user endpoint. This works fine. We also get to see the username and roles. Now if we try to open the admin endpoint with this token we get a 403, forbidden. Now we request a token with the admin user. As you can see, this also works fine. We copy the token to use it later. With this token we can access both the user endpoint and the admin endpoint without any problem. We also get to see the username and roles each time. In the next video we will extend the user. This time we will get the user from a database. Thank you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.